All right, all right. Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, Ruwell. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Legakim, that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in his truth. I say shalom to you, brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe, and all meekness and humbleness, I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp, and Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash, Adawan Ratazah, that means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel, And my lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash, it's going to basically on the M.O.T.B, man, the mark of the beast, all right, that's written in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, all right, the 16th verse on down. All right, this prophecy, all right, is about to come to pass, man. This is a major prophecy, all right, that we looking forward to. All right, that has to happen before our Lord Yahweh Shai returns. All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man that's ruling right now, he's gonna try to have everybody to have an RFID chip in them. All right, he's gonna try to chip up everybody, all right, to have total control. Even Aaron Russo said that. He had an interview with I believe it's Alex Jones. All right, he said he was with Nick Rockefeller and they wanted to chip everybody. All right, we see the technology is here. All right, and you got other groups. These other Israelite groups that's not warning the people, man. All right, let's get this precept real quick. Then I'm gonna go into what is the M.O.T.B. What is the mark of the beast? What is that microchip, that implantable device? All right, you got to get hip to the chip, but don't take it. That's why we giving our people warning. We're not supposed to take that. All right, as you take it, the Lord's going to destroy you. This book of Ezekiel chapter 3. Bear with me. This book Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17, it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." So the Lord made, all right, us prophets and watchmen unto the house of Israel, starting with our elder apostles of Great Millstone, man, and the elder bishops that's been pushing this truth for years or decades, really. All right, and the brothers on down, the heads of the different camps, or the different bishops, the different elders, been pushing this word. The Lord has made us watchmen, all right, unto the house of Israel, man. Even the younger brothers that just coming in the truth. All right, we all watchmen. What are you supposed to do as a watchman? This book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17 says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning for me." So what? We got to give our people warning. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And also the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the nation, that lineage go back to the 12 tribes according to their fathers, all right? We are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and the Lord told us to give Israel warning from him. All right, because why? This is the Lord's chip, but the Lord, he's using Esau to push it, all right, to separate the believers and the unbelievers, man. All right, who's truly believing Yahweh Shema Shai, who truly don't? Because if you truly believe in the Lord, all right, you're not going to take it. Ultimately, the Lord's going to keep you from that hour of temptation. All right, but you're an unbeliever, you're going to take it, and the Lord going to destroy you, man. All right, so let's get this right here. This is from Wikipedia. It says microchip implant. Human. It says a human microchip implant is a electronic device implanted subdermally, usually via an injection. All right, so it's going to be something put inside your skin. All right, put inside of your body, under your skin, a subdermal. It says examples includes an identifying integrated circuit RFID, which RFID goes to radio frequency identification. All right, it says RFID device encased in silicate glass which is implanted in the body of a human being. So what? They're gonna cause all to what? Receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. All right. Anywhere, whether it's your right hand or your left hand, because in Europe they do it with the left hand. They drive on the left hand side. So it don't matter where you get in your right hand or your left hand. All right, with the scripture said the forehead. All right, you look at what Neuralink, how Elon Musk company, all right, is doing the brain implants. So this prophecy is being fulfilled. It's coming to pass, man. It says this type, continuing on, it says this type of subdermal implant usually contains a unique ID number. All right, which this is gonna have all your information on it, which what you're gonna be in that blockchain, all right, system. All right, you're gonna have all your information on it, just how you got the identification with your social security, and they're gonna know all your history, who you are. Basically, this is gonna be your new, all right, way of life, how to identify you with that chip. It says this type of subdermal implant usually contain a unique ID number that can be linked to information contained in an external database. That's that blockchain, such as identity document. So who you are, where you stay, where you live, where you was born, your family, all that, everything, who your wife, how much money you make, all that shit. Identity documents. Whatever, everything about you, whatever, your eye color, your hair color, whatever, all that shit. All right, identity document, criminal records, if you went to jail. That's why it says rich and poor, free and bond. All right, gonna have all your record on it, your medical history, all right, your medical history, everything. All right, you took the jab, you didn't take the jab, which you didn't take the jab. The scripture say never trust thy enemies. All right. It says medication, what type of medicine you on all type of blood thinners and whatever condition you got, whatever meds they got you, all your information gonna be on there, man. Address book, everything, your current address, your old address, your job address, everything gonna be on that shit. It says in other potential uses. All right, so let's get this. I'm gonna come back there, but let me just get this real quick. Get the prophecy. It is not gonna be a quick lesson. We should already know this. All right, brothers here at Great Millstone, we should already know these prophecies, but we got to give our people warning. Because that's why we go through it over and over and over and over. So what? We can nail the point. All right, and we be blameless before Yahweh Shema Shai, in the sense that what we warned our people. We told them about the RFID chip. They ain't got no excuse when they see our faces. All right, when our name come up, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, Zachariah or Elder Apostle Tahar or any brother, Elder Apostle Gabar, brothers, different camps, different bishops. Hey, we told you. What Apostle Paul said, he have not shunned to declare the whole gospel to you, man. We're not hiding nothing back, man. All right. Starting with our elders apostles, man. And the brothers on down, the elder bishops. All right. Been warning you for decades, man. We came in the truth. I didn't know I knew about the chip, but I didn't know it was the mark of the beast. I learned that from our elders, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 says, and he causes all, who is he? The Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with these elite bankers, Rothschilds, Rockefeller, DuPonts. All right, those weirdo Edomite demons. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So what? He's going to cause all to receive a mark. And that word mark in the Greek, which we always go through, is charagma. It says a stamp and a printed mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of an anti-Christ, anti-Mashiach. The mark branded upon the horses, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous imageries. All right, so I'm gonna look at this word right here, thing carved. All right. Let me turn this on right here. All right, thing carved. Right. All right, let's go back to this And I'm going to go to subdermal implant, all right? This is our subdermal implant, right? So the mark of the beast is physical, is a physical thing. You got these other Israelite groups and different churches and denominations what saying the mark of the beast is a spiritual thing. No, the mark of the beast is a physical thing, is a chip. It says this is subdermal implant. So remember, all right? It says we looking at this. They say a charagma is a thing carved, which is going to be carved under your skin. So it's a physical thing. It says subdermal implant. It says a subdermal implant is a body modification placed under the skin, allowing the body to heal over the implant and creating a rise design. Such implants fall under the broad category of body modification. Many subdermal implants are made out of silicone, either carved or molded injected. All right, so what is carved is going to carve inside your skin, man. It says many people who have subdermal implants use them in conjunction with other types of body modification to create a desired dramatic effect. So what the thing is, it was a thing carved under your skin, and that's what it said right here. It says a thing carved. All right, what you look at the root word of charagma is karax, a pale, a stake, a palisade, a rampart. All right, this is right here of scratching, through the idea of scratching. All right, this right here. So look, what's the palisade? I'm gonna look it up. All right, it says a fence of wooden stakes and the iron railings fixed in the ground, forming an enclosed or defense. So something you put in the ground. So let's look up. Let me see. A palisade. It says a car. Palisade fence. Yeah. So it's something that, all right, like a fence, palisade, yard, whatever. All right, so this will be a palisade. All right. See, this is the device. All right, wood palisade. All right. So it looks like a needle. So basically, let me show you this. Let me show you this real quick. RFID implant. This is the needle. See? This needle right here. All right. And it's going to go under your skin. All right. They're going to put the chip. They're going to put the charagma. They're going to put the chip inside the thing, inside the needle. And what? They're going to put it inside your skin. So the karax is that needle. All right. You go to the root word of karax is grapho, to write with reference to the form of the letters, to delineate, all right, or forms letters on the tablet, it's like a parchment, paper, or other material, to write, to reference the content of the writing, salakia. It says to express in written characters, to commit to writing, things not to be forgotten, write down a record. So your record, all this is going to have your information, your records. Well, we're just in, or is it an R&D? Yeah. So it's gonna have your record on it, your medical history, criminal record. It's not that hard, man. If you really go into the word and really break it down, and the Lord Yahweh Shemashah give you understanding. So that's it right there, man. So it's a charagma, all right, karax and grapho. All right, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16 again, it says, so, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads. All right, so what? He's going to cause everybody. All right, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have it. All right. And this is going to be a new way of life. Basically, if you don't have it, you're going to be X'd out of society. But the Lord say he got us. All right. Because if you join to this world, you're going to take it because you love the things of the world. And this place is wicked. The Lord's going to destroy this place. It says, verse 18, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beasts. For it is the number of the, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 going to the 666, the universal product code, man. All right. So what is the number? That's like, let him that have wisdom count the number of the beast. For it is the number of for it is the number of a man. So this is Esau that's pushing this, man. That's gonna push it, to cause everyone to receive it, man. But this is the judgment. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, which America is Babylon. The daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. It says, and there followed is a code name of America. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city that made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So what? This place is fallen. Ultimately, it's going to fall by 200 million nuclear warheads, and also laser fire from the chariots, the so-called UFOs, because that's how our Lord Yahushua is coming back in a huge spaceship. All right. So this place is going to fall. All right. And it says that made all the nations drink of the wine of her fornication, which the wine of the wrath of her fornication, these nations took upon the philosophy of America. Are they walking as the ways of these Babylonians, man? Leaving their own custom and all into democracy, that LGBTQ lifestyle and all that wickedness, man. Verse 9, but the scripture said they drunk of the wine, but now the nations are angry. And the Lord's going to use these nations to shoot missiles upon this place, started with Russia. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, like, if any man worship the beast, what is the beast? NATO, the EU. And the whore that rideth the beast is America. It says, if any man worship the beast in his image, what is his image? The revised Roman Empire, because this is Rome all over again. All right, so if you down with this place, basically you down with ancient Rome, because this is Rome 2.0. All right, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, just to say forehead on your hand, anywhere you receive that mark. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. So what, you're going to be in that fire, that lake of fire that the scriptures talk about, which is going to be here in America. Are you going to get burnt up? The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the fornication. It's like the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So you take that, you worship Esau's system, you're going to be in that lake of fire. You're going to be burning in front of the angels, the holy angels, and in front of the Lamb. Who is the Lamb? Our Lord Yahushua. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, meaning a long time. All right, because when this place don't get burned up, but when the smoke clears, all right, only thing that's going to be dwelling here is desert creatures. No human life is going to be here, just desert creatures. It says, in the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, meaning a long time, and they had no rest day nor night, who worshiped the beast in his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. So what? This is just a quick lesson going into what is the mark of the beast. We're giving you warning, and don't take it, because this is the judgment. And this devil, he's going to try to come with power and fear to push this chip, but we got to stand firm and believe on Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, just how our ancient forefathers, whenever a king, made these crazy unrighteous decrees, like Elder Apostle Ramla was going into in his lesson, with Daniel, they had a Nebuchadnezzar. He said you got to bow when you hear the noise, you got to bow down to the statue. They put him in the furnace. They put the three holy children in the furnace. Man, they put it's like Daniel in the lion's den. All right, so persecution is coming. All right, but the Lord is going to protect us, so we don't trust it. So we have to not trust in this devil, man. Put your trust in Yahweh Bashim al-Shah, So with that, I'm gonna close out, Lord, in this lesson. All right, was edifying to the elect of the nation Israel. You know, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Recha Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Drewell. And I want to give out peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim. You know, that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, Akim, keep pushing, keep it doing. Shalom.